everybody, it's Star Up here. Welcome to my spoiler-free review for Blade Runner 2049. I know this film's been out for a couple weeks, so I finally got a chance to go see it. This is the sequel to the cult classic film Blade Runner, released in 1982. So this film is, first off, in the dystopian future of Earth. We have these robots, these androids that are so lifelike, they're called replicants. Some of them have gone bad. So that's the job of a Blade Runner, which is tasked from the government to go out and retire, basically kill these replicants before they cause harm to the civilians and everybody on Earth. And that's where the character of Kay, played by Ryan Gosling, is put into place, and he's put on this mission to go get this replicant, and the story kind of weaves itself from there and a bunch of twists and turns. This is a slow burn movie. Don't go into this expecting it's going to be an action romp kind of film. It's a long film. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes, but there's so much in there. So let's get into some things that I enjoyed about this film. First off, the actors' performances all around. I mean, we got Robin Wright, we got Ryan Gosling, we got Harrison Ford. So there's a lot of big name actors in this, and everybody does such a good job. These replicants, they do look and feel just like humans. So, I mean, you got these performances of these actors where they are really portraying these kind of characters that are confused. They don't know if they're human. They don't know if they're replicants. So it's an amazing kind of thing seeing every one of these performances really coming out, and I actually believe each and every one of them, really. The next thing I want to talk about is the art direction. First off, this film is directed by Denis Villeneuve, and wow, this film looks fantastic. It takes so much from the original Blade Runner and just expands upon that. We got a lot of that noir kind of feel. The city of Los Angeles in the future is just so run down, trash all over the place. Lots of neon. I love all the technology. It feels lived in. This is sci-fi. When I look at this film, I'm saying this is science fiction. You got these flying cars, but then you go to other places and you see how they are too, like the desert and things of that nature. You really get an idea like, whoa, this could be our world in the future. So it's on that level. Speaking of art direction, I can't talk about this film without mentioning how great the job of the people involved with the visual effects were. I mean, they do some stuff there that's like Rogue One level, if you know what I'm talking about. Holograms, crazy stuff happening, people interacting with computers and virtual reality. It's just like stuff that it looks so fantastic on the screen, and I would really urge you guys to go see this in the movie theater if it's still playing around you, because I had an awesome experience. And that combined with the music, whoa, this music really adds to the tone. It has that much darker tone. You're not going to get a lot of humor in this movie, guys, but the music, the score, adds that kind of electronica kind of vibe, this really dark sense, and it just goes these large moments that really are emphasized by the music to make it all that much more comprehensive. I love how in this film we really expand on what the original Blade Runner offered us. In the original Blade Runner, we were just specifically located in Los Angeles. Now in this film, we're going outside of that. We're, like I said, incorporating other locations. It's just, and not only that is, you're getting a lot of other dialogue referring to other events that have happened and things of that nature, which could be hopefully explored in another film or another medium to kind of even embrace more of this vast universe that between these two films now we have this greater kind of sense of continuity, which is really exciting. Another thing is how thought-provoking this film is. This film makes you think, you know, and that's what's refreshing for me as somebody who sees a lot of the comic book movies. They're very cut and dry. You go in there, you see what you see, and you walk out. It's very concrete. Now, this film, it has you thinking about humanity. It has you thinking about things that are very deep. What I can describe this film as is very cerebral in that matter, and moving off of that is it's open to interpretation. A lot of these things in here you kind of have to read between the lines. You have to figure it out yourself, and it opens up to lots of, you know, open-ended kind of thought processes, and that's what makes this movie stand out very much from everything else I've seen this year. Kind of jumping off that topic and moving really into my only negative is that sometimes I felt like this film got a little bit convoluted. Certain things were happening, and you know, it's definitely going to be one of those films that you're going to have to watch more than once, I think, to really understand what the heck happened, because you really have to pay attention to this film. So with that being said, I'm going to score Blade Runner 2049 a 9 out of 10. This is one of those movies that when you leave the theater, you keep thinking about the movie. And the more I think about the movie, the more I like it. And compared to the original Blade Runner, it's really hard to see which one I like more. To be honest with you, this movie really just opened up the universe of Blade Runner, but you can't ever beat the original that started it all. So it's kind of that hard kind of discussion, but this is definitely one of the best movies of the year. I wouldn't recommend seeing this movie if you haven't watched the original Blade Runner, because I feel like you will be lost. But with that being said, you got to see this thing, and it is up there with Logan right now as one of my favorite films of 2017. So that's going to do it for my review of Blade Runner 2049. But I want to hear what you guys thought of Blade Runner, or have you not seen it? Are you interested in it? Let's have a conversation down there in that comment section below. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I have plenty of other content on this channel, including lots of Star Wars content, some other movie reviews, some TV discussions, stuff like that. So get involved. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything in the future that I release on this YouTube channel. And I'm Star Raptor. I want to thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Star Raptor.